Hi, hello.
Yeah, Zach, how's it going, brother?
Going amazing, man. How are you doing?
Oh, great. What do you want
Good
to
to
talk
hear.
about?
So I've been listening. I watch your videos. I'm a big fan of your content, and
Well, let me quickly say
one of your video.
you are of Jamaican descent. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I just want folks to know that what you just said, that you're a big supporter and consume the content, and you're of Jamaican descent. So we really appreciate your support of white well-being, and I personally thank you for the support of the work that I'm doing. But please take it away. What would you like to talk about?
So I watched a lot of your early videos, and I think one of your first 15 to 20 videos was just the term of anti-whiteism, and how just the mean pathogens that are infecting the young white children, right? It's diminishing Western civilization. And
Yes.
you see, people, I think most people aren't even aware that they're activating both the human and archetype that we all possess. Now, you have very few individuals like myself and you who aren't voluntarily acting over the instincts. We have a certain amount of awareness on how the subconscious mind is developed, right? But others, their subconscious was developed already at 7 years old, and they're just voluntarily acting off of. Well, they're not even involved. They don't even have a sense of awareness of what's going on. They're just instinctively acting, just whatever comes to their subconscious.
Right.
And it's like, whenever see in the West, it's like whenever you keep on infecting these little children, right? Telling them that slavery happened, 400 to 400 years to people of African descent. Now it's like you're walking around and thinking that the white straight male is the devil.
Yeah.
And it's like, I kind of feel embarrassed knowing that people walk around and look at me as if I'm just this little petty guy who needs to be, fed a bottle to. And they also look at people like yourself and
Yeah.
They just envy you for no reason. And my thing is, you can't strip the natural human animal instinct that we all are capable of. And one of those instincts of being competitive. So when we're talking about being admitted into universities, being admitted into schools, it's like at one point in my life, when I was around 11, 12 years old, I was extremely fascinated with going into college. I'm a big fan of academia. My family takes school very seriously. But I noticed the left made academia a popularity contest. And it's really about who has the most, who has the biggest sad story. And that's why I didn't even want to go to college when I graduated high school, because, it's just a bunch of people that look like me who didn't deserve to be in those top positions, who didn't deserve to be at those Ivy League schools, who didn't deserve to be at those great universities. And I feel like my self-respect as a man and my self-worth, is just being diminished. I don't take what I don't deserve. And when these anti-whites keep on making this, when they're creating this false reality as if the world is equal, as if there is one human race.
Right.
And anyone who believes in that is nonsensical, right? And I don't mean to be rude when I say nonsensical, but it's like, listen, we have short people, we have tall people.
Right.
We have white people, we have black people, and there's nothing wrong with having those differences. However, I think what you stand for is correct. I think I respect the fact that you're a white straight male who takes pride in saving the white race and saving white well-being. And we're missing that form of tribalism. And the last thing I would want is for me to date a white woman, and she's just dating me out of pure pity.
Right.
She's not sexually attracted to me. She's just trying to use me to improve her moral compass.
Yes.
And that's why you need more people like you to develop that tribalism amongst your people. You know, because the last thing I would want to be used is an object. And I believe that I honestly believe this. I believe that multiculturalism needs to be put to an end because it's destroying what people stand for. It's just bringing a bunch of victimization. And, I'm just not a fan of it. I was used as an object by this white woman, and she, was a leftist and everything. And I just felt like every time I was with her, she was always talking about, how much Black people have been, enslaved and everything. And I had to tell her, hey, listen, every race of people have been enslaved. Like this didn't just happen to Blacks. Like the Irish, especially the Irish, you really want to talk about impoverished. You really want to talk about, having poverty. The Irish people probably have one of the biggest, stories in terms of slavery, probably in history. And it's like every time I was with her, I was just I kept on getting fed at this false rhetoric.
I would not be able to.
It's sickening.
It is sickening, brother. And God bless you for calling in and sharing. God bless you for being the kind of man that you are. And I'm going to have to let you go today because we got a couple other calls. But Zach, call in more often, brother. We'd love to hear from you. You always make some great points. And it's fantastic to have somebody like you, intelligent person like you, in service to white well-being, caring about what's happening to us, because that's going to change your future, but also because you have a moral compass and you don't want to see the victimization of another group of people. So I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for your kind words. And please, brother, call in anytime you want.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you.
Bye-bye, brother.
Bye-bye.
Promethean hails to Zach. That was fantastic, wasn't it? Yeah, I mean, he was making a great point. We're going to take the next call here in just a minute because, again, we're trying to wrap up and in just about, 17 minutes or so. So all of our calls have to be kept short. We have, I think Roy wants a call, and then we have one other. We'll see about that one as well. And Roy, okay, I see here. I will call you in just a moment. Let me just quickly say about Zach's great point that he was making there. But just hear what this guy was saying. When he comes to what we're doing in service to white well-being, he has nothing but respect. He has nothing but support. He knows that he's going to, for being a man and for having honor, he's going to be treated as a man with honor rather than the way the conservatives treat and how most white people treat. And this is the problem he was talking about with this relationship that he said couldn't even stand, is this paternalism. This let me pat you on the head, and you're so wonderful for doing the simplest thing or whatever. I couldn't imagine. This is what Zach is feeling. As a man, there's no way in hell I would want to be treated that way. There's no way in hell I would want to be looked at that way by a woman, by society. But there are many people who have no class. Zach is demonstrating that he has class. So there are many people who have no class and they will take the benefits of anti-whiteism. But Zach is saying, no, forget about it. I hate that. And in fact, I love the fact that there are people like you, Jason, who are doing the things that you're doing. And I definitely love that there are people like Zach out there who have the moral compass who say, look, we've got to put an end to this victimization of white people. It's obvious. And then the one other point I'll make, and I'll place the call to Roy, is that those non-white people who are actual achievers, who have the latent ability, the talent, the intelligence, the tenacity, and then they go out and they get their education, they go out and they get their training, they then end up grouped in with all of these people who don't deserve to be there. And to everyone else, no one knows which are the people in there that actually deserve to be here, and which are the ones that are here simply so that this business, this college, this government can discriminate against white people and bring in these people in instead. And of course, that creates animosity that then he ends up feeling because of these other people who don't deserve to be there. And so he's saying, I don't even want to be there because of it. I don't even want to be around it. And I tell you what, if I were in that position, I wouldn't want to be around it either. So appreciate that call. Thank you, brother, so very much. And let's get the call to Roy now.